I think once again, San Marino win the award for the most random choice in their national final. I did watch the whole thing, all 6 nights of it,
Oh my god.
and yeah, because I'm a glutton for punishment. And actually, no, to be fair, it was a lot of fun. It, very much on a shoestring, but lots of fun. Um, but San Marino really shocked me this year because I noticed a number of Spanish acts stepping up in in the qualification rounds, and I thought that's all well and good, but San Marino are only ever going to pick an Italian language song or an English language song. Well, how wrong was I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still can't believe they're sending a song in Spanish, but I actually like this song. But I loved their Benidorm Fest song from last year. This isn't on the same level, but I'm looking forward to it. And I don't think we've seen the best of what they can give us with this song because, of course, as I said, Radio Television San Marino national final on a budget, whereas with SVT production and camera cuts, I think they could really do something with this, but that of course remains to be seen.
I wish I was as optimistic as you were, John. Um, um, I
Oh,
did listen to the Benidorm Fest song from last year, and I do agree that it's better than this song. There was a little inklings of Depeche Mode in that
mm,
Arcadia song, but more industrial, and Depeche Mode are one of my favourite bands, so that's not a bad thing.
yeah.
And that song to me had a bit more dynamics, whereas especially in the chorus it's just a big chunk of noise, and that's not good for me. I trust that they'll put on an interesting stage show, but I don't have much hope for this, especially because there's another rock song coming on later in this episode that I think is going
Uh,
to steal a lot of its potential votes. So yeah, like I've kind of counted this out. So sorry, San Marino. And one last thing, Krista Bietman, you had one job to put this at spot number 11. That's the rule of running order, running jokes, okay?
I think they did that as a burn. I think they're up to something.
Oh, and I almost forgot. I'm not too sure about the subject of the song as well, because judging from the lyrics and the music video, it's just basically a screw you at their record label or something like that. And yes, we've had Eurovision songs like that, like Austria last year is a great example, but those songs were very tongue-in-cheek and satirical, whereas this just feels kind of like kind of throwing a tantrum, if I'm going to be super harsh. So I don't know, it just doesn't, like, especially, like, could they mention that they were in Benidorm Fest in this song, and they're like, hey, we
Yes.
slayed Benidorm, and it's just kind of like, well, yeah, what's that got to do with your song now? It's just kind of like, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Yeah, I think the casual viewer will probably see that lyric and wondering what it's doing in a San Marino Eurovision song without context.
Yeah. Anything else on San Marino before we move on?
Um, no, I don't think so.
Okay, and it's this point in the running order where Spain is going to perform. Again, we're going to talk about it in the next episode, but I complained about Björkman not falling for the obvious running order joke, but I do kind of feel like they put Spain and San Marino back to back. It's just kind of like, oh, let's put the two Spanish language songs together. It's just kind of like, I wonder if that's something funny you're trying to pull there.
And the fact that Nebulosa and Megara were in the opposite national finals the year before.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty funny. That's just so weird.